For round 3, we once again have a Bonnie matchup. This time around, I believe I lost dice roll and he decided to go first. Upon reading, I feel like second is the way to go, but I can't say for sure why. But yeah, basically I'm relying on the Jin-based swarm. Unfortunately though, I had quite a sad search here. I bottomed a lot of my favorable 6Ks, and then upon using buggy here, I think I just found two 2Ks and a non-warlord, if I remember right. And the thing is, I can't bot deck versus buggy, so yeah, kind of unfortunate start here for me, but kind of bounced back. No choice really. Cards hand. So he just starts 5k leader here, and I believe just take it. I really need like resources. I had a Jinbei, but didn't really have like a good target to use it with. So here, I actually decide to not use Jinbei yet, but leader effect actually. Yep, so use leader effect into Croc and then use Croc's effect by resting one Dawn to return Rosinante back to his hand. He then used leader effect to rest my buggy, but I think I did the right line there by removing the blocker, because I don't want him to curve out and have the blocker in, because typically with Bonnie I think you do want to like just curve out, so I put him in a position where he would choose either to run the blocker again or play Cavendish, and I think Cavendish is basically the better play. So at least now he has Cavendish up, no blocker, and if he does rest Cavendish, I do have a chance to basically attack it without any blocker threatening the defense or stopping me. Of course, you can still summon the blocker next turn, but still, that's wasted Dawn. And again, as Bonnie, you do want to curve out, so you would have preferred to have that blocker already there. For my turn though, I just start with Jinbei, Boa, just so I could search top 3 and yeah, play leader effect here, I believe. It's a bit of a think. And here I think I got quite fortunate. Believe. Yep. So I got 7k into Jinbei, into Moria. And then I just returned back the buggy here for a 2k counter. Of course, rest Crocodile. And then gives me 2k 1k. So I have a very good board at this point, honestly. Which is kind of fortunate given I feel like my first searches kind of messed up. Well, it was kind of sad, I would say. Like I really did bottom a lot of good stuff there, but thankfully I found one Jinbei through Sengoku and another through the recent search. But he goes for what do you call this? Hody. He rests my, I believe, Jinbei and Boa, and now he goes for 6k and Crocodile. Yeah, just defend 2k. He goes for another 6. Crocodile again, and I believe I just defend again. Yeah, defend 1-1. So kind of now knows that I don't have much counter, but I just wanted as much board presence as possible to put pressure on this board this turn. Well, put pressure on his life this turn. I mean. Yep. So Perona. Yeah, a bit of a think here for me. Try to plan out the next turns. Okay. I decided to backtrack and fix. It really allowed me. Made a lot of mistakes, I guess, this tournament, but thankfully they're allowing me to like resolve it properly, I guess. But yeah, 7k into Moria, and I just bring back Mihawk here, I believe. Yeah, bring back 2k counter. Rest my Jinbei, and I have 3 more attackers. So he takes, and I'm thinking here whether to summon something else or just go all out. Maybe this one he has 7 or 6 hands, but I just go 6 leader anyway. Try to test the waters here. He takes it. So I go 6 again. It goes 1k, 1k. And then I go 7 here. And he takes. So I just pass. So at this point I do have Femur in hand. So, but I'm just not sure whether or not I will see in the next turn. But yeah, just to let you know, I do have Femur in hand. So I'm kind of in a good spot. So we'll see how he plays this one out. Alright, starts off Rocinante here. Presumably to get Cavendish value, I believe. So he rests 2, then probably attack with Cavendish to stand 2 again. So he goes 8k Moria. And I don't exactly have anything to defend, so I'll just skip that. He basically does a good job of clearing my board here. I mean, it's not like I could do anything, but yeah, 8k the more you get. Seven gone up. Most likely we'll use 6 here. 9k to Croc, I give. And then Rocinante. 2 blockers up. So 6 cards hand. And I was thinking whether or not to just go for it. Which in hindsight, I probably should have. 15, 6 cards hand. And he gave me like 1-1 from before. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the best line here is, but it's probably just to use perfume. But yeah, I decided to play Boa. If I went 15k there, he would have had to give me 6 cards hand, which is basically his hand. And I guess how likely is it that he has 16 total? Probably not this Bonney, so probably missed a chance here. So I just go 7 leader. Then I just bring back 1 Rocinante. I have 1 more checker left. He gave me 2k, 1k. Let's defend that. Then I'll just go 6 here with Jinbei. So my idea was that with this turn, I would just remove more cards from hand. And so I could perfume the next turn. Basically guarantee to win. But there's a fatal flaw with that logic. This one has still 4 life, he has 0. So should be pretty safe. So it was probably the best way to... It probably was best to just perfume, but... what's done is done. And now... we have to live with the consequences of our actions. Also a bit of think here, understandably. This is a crucial part of the game. I mean, his past 2 turns likely very crucial to him. He does have 0 life. Of course, he has to think of his best play here. And keep in mind, he does have 1 blocker still. But he plays OD, which is interesting. And he rests a lot of my stuff. And he goes on basically clear my board here. Seven Croc. Can't defend that. I believe I'd like Mihawk, Law, and Perfume on hand. I wanted to keep my Law in case I needed to bounce something. I'm not exactly sure. Or perhaps it was something else I couldn't use. Or a non-counter. Go 6 teach, and I just let that go. Jinbei I give. Okay, Jinbei, I let it go again. Then it just goes Rocinante. And now I do play the perfume. And it's basically GG. But as I mentioned, there was a fatal flaw, I guess, with what I did here. We discussed it after the game, and he said I probably should have just played perfume there, but I thought it was better to take off some counter off his hand. But then he mentioned, what if he had Kid, and Kid would have been able to stall one turn more, probably would have cleared my board, and I don't know, things could have changed. And the idea was that if he did have enough counter anyway, I would have just used up all his hand and I would have won anyway, just based on resources. So yeah, should have just perfumed, but we scraped by. Got the win anyway. GG's.